guys, it is Tuesday. Thought I would pop on and start a vlog. I should have started it yesterday, but not much happened yesterday. I washed my car. I don't know if you would have cared about that. But anyway, so I am going to start vlogging again. But before I started, I really wanted to do a little research to understand the best way to do it. So let me know down in the description if vlogs are of interest to you. One of the things that I am remembering about vlogging is that even though I think my life is pretty boring and I don't think that, anybody would be interested in it, the more and more I get into learning about vlogging, that's what I'm hearing is that a lot of people feel that way and that they are wrong and that people really are interested in sort of what I find to be the boring and mundane. I don't know. I guess that's true because I love watching other people's life as well. Some of the things that they do are pretty routine. They're pretty much the same, but I don't know why I'm fascinated by it. So I thought maybe you would be interested. So that said, I am getting started this Tuesday morning. Usually it is a workout day, and you've seen in my content before where I go to the Tuesday morning live for our local chamber, but I did not do that this morning. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to finish watching some courses on Skillshare for vlogging, and then there's a software that I want to learn how to edit with, and so I'll be doing that today. I also need to film a video for you guys today, and I need to work out, but I don't think I'm going to go to the gym to work out unless I can finish this stuff early enough to go to the gym. But either way, I'll take you along for the ride. Just know, bear with me. I'm kind of learning, this vlogging thing. I know how to do it. Like, I know how to pick up the camera, but I'm talking about making it interesting so that you guys like it. So bear with me as I go on this journey, this vlogging challenge to get better at it. So come along for the ride, subscribe if you haven't, and let's go ahead and get started with the day. Okay, so I finished with the training that I was doing from Skillshare, and now I'm going to, it is 4 o'clock, guys. I have had a full day, but I am determined to get the podcast recorded for the opening of season 8. I'll explain about that later. And I've got to put on some makeup and change my top and get ready to go upstairs and film that. Once I finish filming that, I am going to try my best to edit it. Hopefully it won't need a ton of edits because I really don't have a lot of time. And I'm going to get my workout in before the end of the day and get the podcast scheduled. So that is the plan. Let's go ahead and get this makeup on and change this top and get this podcast done. All right, let's get started. Child, I don't know how good of a job I'm doing with this vlogging because I put on just about all my makeup and forgot to turn on the camera, but I will keep going. I still have a little ways to go. Ooh, child, charge it to my head and not my heart. I am using a MAC shadow. Up until now, I've used all MAC products. And all I have on is, just put on the MAC eyeshadow. I used this MAC blush, which I have no idea what color it is. Before, oh, the only thing that's not MAC so far, I think, is this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer that I put on kind of right here. And I used this little bit of MAC concealer that I have left. And this, ooh, child, what is this? This is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural by MAC. And as you can see, she is almost gone, but that's what I used. I didn't want to put on a whole face of blush, so I just did the concealer and I did that mineralizer skin finish all over my face. I put on the bronzer, then the blush, now the eyeshadow. Now I'm about to, I think I'm going to put on some eyeliner, which is, this is the e.l.f. in Jet Black. And I think I'm only going to do my top lid. With a very thin line. Y'all, I have not perfected the wing. So if you have any tips on how to make that cute little wing and like do it nice every single time, if you got a tip, let me know. I have not checked YouTube University to figure it out yet, so I will. But if you have some advice, share it with your girl. I do know that I think I need to start from the inside and go out. So I think that's something that I've learned. Girl, that's some cattywampus eye stuff right there. I look crazy. I got one going up, one going down. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be today. And then this is the L'Oreal Panorama mascara that before I put that on though, I do think that I want to, again, we're back to MAC. This is the Studio Fix. So before I put that on, I think I'm going to, I like to use this fluffy brush because I don't really like a lot. I don't want a ton of powder. And I apologize if you can hear my air conditioner running. Usually I have you guys in my ear, so you can't really tell what's happening. But you're not in my ear right now, so. Yeah, I think I just like to tone down that blush and stuff. So we're just gonna put on. And I always find that I need to slow down right here because I will poke myself in the eye in a minute and have all of the mascara everywhere. And as you know, you can't take it off because it'll smear, so you gotta wait for it to dry. So I'm gonna try not to go all Speedy Gonzalez on you, and poke myself in the eye. So I'll just slow myself down here. And typically I like to put on 2 coats of mascara, but for the sake of this podcast episode and time, because I have other things to do, as I mentioned, I'm not going to do 2 coats today. I'm just going to do the one. And y'all, I used to put on lashes and stuff. You know, everybody was doing lashes. You see all the girlies, the vloggers putting on their lashes and stuff. And so I used to try to do that too. I don't care. These are the lashes that God gave me. And these are the lashes that I'm going to put mascara on and call a day. All right, so we have the makeup on. I will put on a lip. Let's see. I want something very simple. Let's see. I will do this liner here. MAC liner. Girl, it's so old that I can't even tell you what the shade is. Oh, Nightingale is the shade. It's so old they may not even carry it anymore. When I first got into MAC makeup, I think I bought like everything. So I had all the different shades, all the things, and so I haven't had to buy makeup in a really long time. But when I do have to go buy makeup, I think I'm going to try to lean into, girl, why am I trying to talk and put on lip liner? The next time I have to buy makeup though, I think I am going to lean into black owned brands. This is, I don't even know where this came from. It's called Sexy Mother Pucker. Funny name. I think it was in a gift set that someone gave my daughter. And I'm doing this one because it is pretty clear. It's got a little tint, but not a ton. And yeah, just makes my lip liner, you know, mutes it out a little bit. So I like that. Okay. So we have on what we're gonna do for our face. I'm gonna put on some earrings. I'll put on my wedding ring just because sometimes I talk with my hands, and I'm gonna go pick out a top because that's all you're gonna see. Let's go do that. Don't mind my closet. These are all clothes. These are some of my winter things that I need to put up in bins. I still have a little bit more to go. Let me know if seeing my closet reset for spring is something that you want to see. I usually do it every year, but I haven't decided if it's something that I want to do this year. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that. But for now, let's pick out a shirt for this podcast episode, okay? I want something easy and something that I won't get hot in. Let's see here. I'm thinking it's going to be something that's not going to put a lot of, let's see. Oh, let's do, I think we should do this top. I think this is what we're going to do today. Let's get it on. I finally finished recording my podcast, got it edited. I still need to upload it, but it's time for a workout break with my hubby. Here's a dog. Go back to that form too, like if there are other things that you want to know about social media, because that was one of the trainings we talked about yesterday on the form that we put out. That was one of the things that people want to know about. But if there's anything specific that you want to know, that's a good place to put it in that form between now and next week, so we can kind of come up with something.
So I really liked your idea about lead generation and kind of talking more about like what does lead generation look like, right? So you're getting them into a funnel. What does that funnel look like?
Right.
You know, like you don't have to give away farms, but like
Yeah.
Yeah. Like lead generation could be something like
Yeah.
get my free
Yeah.
So that's not do that.
Yeah.
And then, so, more conversation around that. How do you feel?
Guys, so I have made it home from the networking group. Give you a little recap of my day so far. So I woke up this morning and I'm a member of a networking group called Master Networks. It meets on Wednesday mornings at 8:30. So I headed over there this morning, even with a threat of severe thunderstorms, but I went. Had a good time, great session. And then I came home to get my podcast up. Super excited that today is the opening episode for season 8 of the CEO Mindset podcast. So if you are not subscribed to my podcast, please do so. I am a self-hosted podcast and we talk about constantly evolving, how to do that and be open to failing forward so that those failures can inform our next attempt and we can be successful. So I talk all about that. This season is going to be different. I have a theme this season. If you want to know what the theme is, I suggest that you click on that first episode when you see this video. I will link it down below. But we are leaning into our current state of affairs here in this country, and we are empowering and we are educating and we are encouraging individuals to really be awesome and show up for themselves without worrying about someone else doing it for them, so to speak. So anyway, check that out. That's in the link below. But now I just finished with a meeting. I did not film that because I did not ask permission from that person. Next time, maybe. It was just kind of something. Anyway, nevertheless, it was a one-on-one with the business owner. But now I am headed upstairs to finish getting the podcast up because I never actually published it. So I got to finish that, take a picture, and get that up. And then I have a hair client coming at 3:30. So it is a little after 3 right now. So I need to get going. So let me go do that. And then I will touch base with you when it's time to do hair, at least the back of her head. Okay. All right. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm super excited. Got the podcast up. Now I need to go change my clothes because it's actually 3:30, a little after, and I'm waiting on my client to come. So let me get changed. But yeah, you should be seeing the podcast up. Oh, there's the doorbell. Let me go get my clothes changed and get my client's hair done. See you later. to the vlog. It is Thursday now. I just spent a very long morning resting and relaxing. It's now about 10:24. Just made my bed, got myself ready for part of the day. I'm dressed to work out. I've got on my workout clothes. I'm going to do a little bit of work and then I'm going to work out. And then tonight is our marriage ministry roundtable. As you may or may not know, my husband and I are the marriage ministry leaders at our church. And once a month we host a roundtable where couples can come together. It's really a date night. They leave their kids with the sitter. We have someone at the church who watches the kids if needed. And then we go to a restaurant. We have discussions around marital challenges or issues or wins. And we kind of just collaborate with one another, help each other understand that we're not on an island, that our problems are not just for us. Other people have had them too. And then we help other people navigate through those waters. My husband and I just recently became Relate Well coaches, where we kind of coach couples from a biblical perspective, obviously church ministry. Anyway, so that's the plan for today. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. I am challenging myself this month to vlog and to kind of just do this. So I'm learning and I'm growing. I've done it before. If you check my channel, I have vlogged before, or, you know, try to do a version of it, but not really with intention, just kind of picking up the camera, sharing certain activities, certain things, homecoming, things of that nature. But it really wasn't like the actual vlogging style where I sit and I talk to you and I do all these different things, and more intentionally. So I'm trying to do better at that. If this is something that you're enjoying, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. You guys know that helps with the algorithm. I am working tirelessly to grow my YouTube channel, to get engagement and build a community. And this is the platform that I've chosen to do it on. And after years of watching other people doing it, I really want to do it. And I know that there are a lot of you that watch my videos because I don't get a ton of views. We could improve that as well. We need those watch hours. So if you don't do anything else, like if you don't want to keep watching it, just let it play in the background on your phone while you do other things. Turn on a playlist, just let it play, because I really do need the watch hours. I've noticed that some people do like a drawing and they do giveaways. I'm wondering if that would be something that you'd be interested in. So leave a comment below and tell me what types of things you'd like for me to give away. I could do a cup of coffee, a Starbucks cup of coffee. I could do like a Sonic drink. I can do a happy hour drink, a cocktail drink, something like that. I could do some of my products and services that I can do a drawing for, some of my ebooks, some of my mini courses. I could do a drawing, a whole lot of things. Let me know what you are interested in and I will do that, because my goal here is to share with you how you can be the best version of you and then leverage that across wherever it is you're trying to go, whatever you deem your measure for success. I am here to show you how to leverage who you are and be unapologetically you. So whatever you want to hear about, talk about, whatever, let's do it here on the vlogs. And I'll show you kind of how life is going for me. Anyway, so let me get to work. It is, like I said, 10:29 now. I have a few things that I need to do, and then I'm going to try and get out for a walk and do my exercise around 12:31. Give myself a couple hours to get some of this admin stuff done. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. See you later. you just saw me enter into Elka's and hug my girlfriend Cynthia. She is my event planner here in Texas, and she helps me with my events here, and I had to come and settle up with her. But we're just kind of chit-chatting, talking some personal things and some more business things. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on, share with you what's going on. Elka's is so stinking cute. Let me show you a little bit. Really, really cute. Kim is the owner. She's also a member of the chamber. But yeah, I'll show you some of that. Hold on, let me just turn the camera around for you. Yeah, I look horrible. I ran out of the house because I owed her a little bit of money and I needed to bring her a check. And so I just kind of dashed out looking like this. But it's all right. You see me cute. Say hi, Cynthia. Is that bow not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? I love her. All right.
Have you?
All right. Let me get back to this conversation. I am so sorry. Let me see if I can get into some light. I apologize. I am in my kitchen. I just got back from meeting with Cynthia, and I saw this recipe on YouTube a couple of days ago from one of my favorite YouTubers. I'll link her down below. She's really good. I try to eat as plant-based as possible, and it hasn't been going that great this year. But anyway, she had this great Caesar salad, chili crisp Caesar salad recipe that I wanted to try. And so I came home because I'm so hungry. I came home and started making it and forgot that I was vlogging. Hence why I'm doing the vlogging challenge, so that I can get better at it and remember to document things. But anyway, so I am not all the way done with it, but I thought I would share with you what I have done so far, and then maybe even sort of all the elements that I used. And I'll list them in the description box below. I'll actually put her recipe down below so that you can see it, kind of know what I did. But anyway, here is sort of what has been happening thus far. Okay, so I had some tofu that I cut up, and I started to kind of pan sear it. So that's what's happening. That's going to go on the salad. In my oven, I have some chickpeas. They're kind of hard to see, and those are crisping up. I have my little mess over here, but I'm going to use some romaine lettuce that my daughter had. I've already made the dressing. It needs to be watered down. Again, I will put the recipe down below. And then I have some kale that I'm also going to clean here and make add to the romaine, so that I got a little bit more nutrition. So it sounds like my chickpeas are ready. I'm gonna grab those out, assemble the salad, and I will show you what it looks like, okay? Be right back. I will show you this, what I use. This is a product I got from Sprouts to clean my fruits and vegetables. So I just put that kale in some water, and I'm gonna kind of really just zhuzh it up to clean it up a little bit. I'll do a rinse, and then after I finish rinsing it, I'll dry it off, I'll get it chopped up, and I'll put it in a salad. Thought I'd show you that. I'll link that down below also, or something like it as well. Here is the dressing. It looks yummy. And here is the salad. You can see there's some kale, romaine, tofu, and some chickpea. And I've already put the salad dressing on it. See, I didn't do a lot, so we'll see sort of how that goes. All right, let's do a taste test. So my husband just walked in, and I'm getting ready to do a taste test. Let's get you positioned where I want you. All right, so babe, we're gonna taste it. The dressing is the thing. So anyway, it's supposed to be a vegan Caesar salad. What is it? Chili crisp, a vegan Caesar with chili crisp or something. Anyway, let's just see. Babe, come say. I'll just give you some of the lettuce. That's good.
That's enough. That's plenty. Thank you.
Hold on. Get your reaction for the camera.
It's good.
It tastes
The salad, yeah.
It needs a little, I think the dressing is what we're focusing on.
The dressing is good.
Does it taste like Caesar?
Yeah.
I think it tastes for it to be vegan.
Yeah, not quite the sharp cheese.
Yeah.
The cheesy part. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's just like Caesar.
That's saying something, child. Okay. We like it. So let me eat it. And we'll get on. I think later on today, I didn't finish my work because I had to stop and go meet with Cynthia, as you saw. So I've got to go back upstairs and do some things because we have our marriage ministry round table tonight. I'm gonna bring you along with me, but it's, you know, you're not gonna hear what anybody's talking about. But I'll if anybody wants to say hi or talk about what they got from it or something like that, I might share that. But it is sort of what happens at round table stays at round table situations. So you won't be privy to the conversation. But prior to us getting started, I might do like a little pan of everybody there if they say it's okay. And then I think we're gonna end the vlog there because we are getting ready to head into a new one. All right, let me eat and then I'll get back to work and I'll see you at marriage roundtable time. Okay. All right, guys. So I did some work, didn't get it all finished, so some of it's going to carry over for tomorrow. But I did promise you that I would take you along with us to the marriage roundtable. Prior to that, I stole 30 minutes between 6 and 6:30 when we had to leave to walk up to our park, go around the track one time and walk back, and then do an arm workout. So I did get my workout in for today. And y'all, I'm super, super, super proud of myself because I try to do at least 4 days, and that has been a little difficult in the past few weeks. I've been doing 2 to 3 days, but this week we're going to get the 4 days in, and I'm quite excited about it. So anyway, waiting on my husband because he had to run back in and get the book that we are talking about and discussing during this week's roundtable. So see you there.